Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby, and we have got another video where we are organizing my bookshelves. Where we are organizing my bookshelves, and I regret my decisions right now already. And all I've done is take the books off the bookshelf. We only have one like actual bookshelf, which I am slowly realizing more and more that is just not enough. I have a lot of books. Now, not all of them are mine. Some of them are also Anthony's, but it's a lot of books. And I don't know if it was the best decision to try to reorganize the bookshelf now, but we're here and we're just gonna do it. I have got about 30 minutes to get this done, so I'm not gonna chit chat too much. We're just gonna hop right into it. But it's so weird. It feels like when you have books and you put them on the bookshelf, you don't even realize how many books you actually have, because it doesn't look like that much until you take it off and you look at all of them in its entirety. And now it just looks like it's crazy. This is crazy, and I have to find some kind of organization to it. I had organized the bookshelf maybe like 2 months ago or something like that now, because the bookshelf was getting out of hand. And once I did that, we started buying more books, and now it's become completely out of hand. And I just ordered a new book series that is supposed to arrive today, which is the Percy Jackson series, which I am going to be doing a reading vlog for that. So if you are interested in seeing me react to Percy Jackson for the first time, check that out when it comes out. Probably going to be the next video that comes out after this. I have never read Percy Jackson, but I've heard so many good things about it, so I'm excited. And it's been like nagging at me, so I finally bought the books. And because I bought the box set, I don't have any space to put it. And I would like it to have a nice place on the bookshelf. So with that being said, that's why we are here now, organizing these books. I don't know where to start. I think what I'm gonna do first is just kind of put them in piles and keep things together the way how I'd like to keep them together. And then I'm just gonna throw them on the bookshelf and see what works. That's what we're gonna do. And I think while I do this, I'm going to put my headphones in and listen to an audiobook, because I have an audiobook that I really need to finish so that I can make all the time in the world for Percy Jackson. So let me get my AirPods, put that in, and then we'll get started. It's actually later in the day. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I thought I was gonna get the bookshelf done before I went to work, and it just didn't happen. I got majority of it done, but I think I'm going to rework some of the books right now because I just got a very exciting delivery when I got home. Percy Jackson is now here in the collection, and I'm so excited because, like I said, that means we have got a reading vlog coming for me reading Percy Jackson for the first time, because I have never read this series and I am really, really excited for it. I think, like, it's kind of weird to think about it, but I never really knew anything about Percy Jackson. My husband would mention it from time to time, but I had never read the series. I had never really heard about it, which is weird to think about. And I've just been hearing so many things about Percy Jackson since joining BookTube that I'm like, I need to read this book. If it can give me like similar vibes and feels that I feel with Harry Potter as a series, then I'm really looking forward to this. And I like that it's about like Greek gods and things like that. That's gonna be really fun. So yeah, stay tuned for that video when it comes out. Like I said, that should be either my next video or the video after that. I'm not sure yet, but I do plan to start reading it this week. So I'm so excited. But yeah, I just, like I said, came home from work. It is such a hot day outside. And I'm going to try to finish organizing my bookshelf and putting Percy Jackson on the bookshelf. Because I realized earlier I didn't really make a proper space for it, but I think I have an idea of where I want it to go, so I'm going to see if it's going to fit there. And then, yeah, I do want to show you what I've done so far, though. So let's take a look. Let me actually turn on this light because it's getting darker because it is 8 o'clock. Oh, I just turned off the fan. Acting like I don't know how to use things in my house. Okay. So like I said, only have the one bookshelf in the house, so I'm making use out of all of the space. So here is our like little TV console thing. And I have made space so that some of the bottom shelf has room for books. So I've put these guys here. We've got some of Anthony's mangas, and then another book. I think it's another nonfiction of his because he's a big nonfiction reader. My Chronicles of Narnia series is now here. Over here we've got more of like some nonfiction books and some self-help books over here. And then here I put together like some like thriller mystery type books along with some of Anthony's like more adventure books, and those are here. So that's nice. I like that. It's a little bit more of a better use of this space than what was originally being used for, which was like all of my candles that pretty much were burnt out and they no longer had use. So that's better. And then over here where the actual bookshelf is, which this sucks because I don't have an actual light here, but we're gonna make use of the natural daylight that is left. I decided I'm putting Harry Potter at the top because this is my prized possession. This is my ultimate favorite series ever, and I wanted that to have its pride and place. It used to be more in the middle of the bookshelf, which was fine, but I like it up here. And then next we've got Anthony's Pendragon series. So this is where I'm thinking I'm going to end up putting the Percy Jackson collection. I think I'm going to actually move Hunger Games down a little bit further and then put it next to the Pendragon series because I think that'll look nice. So I've got that here organized along with some decorative little pieces. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna move that. But then I also have like some more fantasy type books here. So I've got those all in this kind of section. And then this one doesn't necessarily have an exact theme. This one is just more of my favorite reads. So right here, these are all the reads that I've read mostly, except for 1984 and the second, Ready Player 2. And this is another book by Ernest Cline. I haven't read this yet, but Anthony just picked this up. I haven't read these ones yet, but the rest of them, these are more of like my favorite reads that I've read so far this year that I've put here. And then we've got some of my romance books here, but these are like all of my like favorite romances that I've read. Love in Other Words, my absolute favorite. So those are all here, and I like the pink kind of flowing together. I also have the rest of Colleen Hoover's books that I just put together just so all of her books are in one place. And then I've also got my other couple of favorite books, which is Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Who's watching Girl's Guide to Murder show, not a movie, show, when it comes out on Netflix? Because I am. I think it's coming out in August. I know it's airing earlier on BBC. I think it's going to be out this month, but we are supposed to get it here in the States, I believe in August, so that'll be on Netflix. I'm excited to see it. It looks like it's good, so that's one that I'm actually looking forward to seeing. Also, that was my oven. But this is the last little bit here, so this doesn't have really anything on it yet, which this is probably where I'm going to move the Hunger Games series. I don't know, we'll see. And then this bottom section here is some more like nonfiction reads, which I'm really looking forward to reading this one. This one was a recommendation from Lynette as well as Kalia. They're friends, and I think Lynette recommended it to her. But I'm excited to pick this one up and read it. Not a big nonfiction reader, but I'm trying to implement it into what I read and kind of have a little bit of a better balance. Anyways, that's what I've done so far, but I have done with the bookshelf because I don't want to do too much more. I want to make sure I leave a little bit of open space on this bookshelf for any newer books that we have. I do have a pile of books down here that still need a place to go, but that's actually going to go in our bedroom under our nightstand because there's a shelf under there that I can utilize to put books. So that is where I'm going to put those, because those ones we don't really touch that much, and I'm really trying to hold on to books that I don't use as much that I can take to like little libraries and things like that to see if I can find other books, because I'm finding that there are little libraries popping up a lot more in my area. So I want to take some time and actually look at what they have in those little libraries. If you guys are interested in seeing a video on that, let me know down below. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and move this, and I will check in with you guys when I am done. Okay, let us finish. I also have these Polaroids because I have like a little Polaroid camera down there. I'm thinking to do something with them to like decorate somehow. If you guys have ideas, let me know. I also need to get more Polaroid film and a new battery for my Polaroid. So excited, it's going on the shelf. I just feel like this series has been teasing me, and so it's time that I pick it up. But yeah, let's put this down here. I don't think this is gonna fit this way, and that is that. It's still a work in progress. We still got a little space to put more books here. I really want to get like an actual order to how I put my books in. Previously, before I did any of this and before I even really started getting like deep into BookTube, I had my bookshelf in like rainbow color. So I just kind of kept light colors with like colors. But as much as I like that, I find it hard when you have like series and things like that to keep them all together. So I stopped doing that for that particular purpose. But now I'm kind of thinking it could be cool to like treat it like an actual like library or bookstore and like sort them with like the different genres. So once I start collecting more books in other genres, I think I'm gonna start to do that. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like this because I don't feel like I have enough books in numerous different genres to start really building that kind of library yet. That is very, very clear to me that that will happen sooner rather than later. So, but yeah, you guys have already kind of seen my rundown of how I organize everything or how they are put on the shelf. And it just looks a little bit better to me because there's a little bit more order instead of me just kind of slapping books onto the bookshelf. And now I have some more space to put some books on the bookshelf, which is really what I'm happy about because there was not any more space to fit any other book on this bookshelf how I had it before. And that's crazy because 2 months ago, I believe, I had just reorganized it and fit all the books on there. But then I bought like 9 books, and then Anthony bought like 10 books or more than that. I can't even remember now. So that there was no room, no more room. But anyways, that is it. I'm going to give you one more quick rundown or show of what the bookshelf looks like. You a sad story before I pop off, but this is a snow globe that my stepmom had gifted me for Christmas one year, which Christmas is one of my absolute favorite holidays. But if you don't know, I don't know if I've talked about it here on here very much, but she passed away in January. Really sucks because my mom also passed away about out when this busted. It fell on the ground and shattered everywhere, and it is my own fault, but I had a whole breakdown and was crying and it was not good. But Anthony was really nice, helped clean it up, tried to calm me down, and basically told me let's just keep it as it is and let's see if we can get it repaired. So if you know of anyone that does repair snow globes, please let me know because I would really, really like to have this repaired. I am really heartbroken that it is broken. But yeah. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.